Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Adam. I'm your host, Adam.
And I'm Veronica. It's so good to have you all here with us. Today we have a really interesting topic. We're going to talk about those little mistakes that can trip up even the most advanced English learners.
That's right, and this is all about polishing your skills, not about criticism. These are subtle points that can take your English from great to, well, almost native level. So I thought we could start with a really common one, the difference between less and fewer.
Oh, that's a fantastic one. I think I see signs in stores that even get this wrong. So what's the simple rule to remember for that?
The rule is actually pretty straightforward. You use fewer for things you can count, what we call countable nouns. So you have fewer people, fewer chairs, or fewer mistakes. You use less for things that are, well, a general amount that you can't count. Uncountable nouns, like less time, less traffic, or less information.
Okay, so if I can put a number in front of it, like 3 mistakes, then I should use fewer. But I can't say 3 information, so I use less. That makes it so much clearer.
You've got it, exactly. Okay, so for our next point, this one is more about spelling and pronunciation. It's the difference between advise with an S and advice with a C.
Right, this one can be tricky because they sound so similar when people are talking fast. How can we remember which one to use?
The key is to remember their function. Advise with an S is the verb. It's the action of giving a recommendation. And it has a Z sound, like advise. For example, I advise you to check the weather. But advice with a C is the noun. It's the actual recommendation itself. And it has a soft S sound, like advice.
Okay, so I can use both in one sentence to check myself. Something like, can I give you some advice? I advise you to take the earlier train. Does that work?
That's a perfect example. That's a great way to remember it. Okay, one last one for today, and this is a huge area. Incorrect prepositions. You know, those little words like on, at, in, of.
Yes, these can feel so random sometimes. What's a really common example of a prepositional mix-up you see?
A frequent one is with the verb depend. I often hear learners say, it depends of the weather. But in English, the correct phrase is always, it depends on the weather. The truth is, there isn't a simple rule for all prepositions. The fix is to learn them as part of a chunk or a phrase. So don't just learn the word depend, learn depend on.
So you're saying it's better to learn the verb and its little partner preposition together, almost like they're one word.
That is the absolute best way to do it. And wow, looking at the clock, that's probably all the time we have for today.
It really flies by. We hope these tips were helpful. Remember, everyone, making mistakes is just part of the process.
Absolutely. And if you found this episode useful and want to see more content like this, it would mean the world to us if you could take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next video.
And please leave a comment below. Let us know which of these tips was the most helpful for you, or suggest a topic you'd like us to cover next. We read all of your comments. Thanks for watching.
Until next time, take care.